Hey everyone, missing you, but Mrs. Ezzy's back and we are going to do an art criticism. Remember, you're going to have two options every week, one that requires no supplies, and so that will be this option. And I'm just going to take a walk in my backyard and do an art criticism with what I see back here. And remember, there are 4 steps to art criticism. That is describe, interpret, analyze, and judge. So I'm going to kind of walk you through that, and we're just going to talk a little bit, and we're just going to look at things that you see, because not all of us have artwork in our household. So you can use Mother Nature's art for your art criticism, or anything you see around your household. You can always have those artist eyes on and do close artwork looks. So I'm going to just take for a walk in my backyard. Oh, I need to do some gardening. But so with my artist eyes, I can say I see a bush, or I see grass, I see some flowers, I see a tree, and I see a pond, and oh, I see some ducks on the pond all the way back there. If you look right in the middle, there's some duckies. I see a bird that just flew. So that's the first step. I just described to you. I just used the basic words of what I saw. Now the next part is interpret, and it means what you think the artwork is about, or what you think the purpose of this is. So I can interpret this and say, I think the ducks over there are friends because they're swimming very close together. I don't know if you can see them, they're right there. Or you can say, I think this bird is hungry and looking for food because he was dipping his head in the water. There he is. See, he's dipping his head in the water, his beak, looking for food. Or you can say, I think everything is very calm because there's barely any waves or ripples in the pond. Earlier, the wind was blowing, and I said I saw, or I thought the trees were dancing because the leaves were moving, and you can kind of see some of them moving a little bit with the wind. So that's an interpretation. It's just what you think it's about or what you think is going on. So there's no right or wrong answer for that. The next one is your analyze, and this is where you're going to use your artist words, and this is where I'm going to separate the grade levels because I'm going to ask every grade level to do different artist words. So, for example, the artist used, I'm analyzing texture. Look at that. Texture in that tree bark. Do you see it feels bumpy and different things? Or the artist used a circle. That's a shape. For my first graders, what kind of line is this? My artist used some vertical lines. We can do even more color theory. The artist used a secondary green, or a cool color green for grass. Artist used blue for the sky. So any of those elements or principles of art you can use in your art criticism. Oh look, the duckies are coming to say hi. Okay, so that's everybody's gonna have a different analyze area. So we're just gonna try to use those artist words. Remember, texture, shape, color, space, line. I say there's a rhythm in the pond. It looks like there's a rhythm. The last one is judge, and it's your opinion on whether you like it or not. And I'm going to judge this artwork and say, I like this artwork because I really like nature. Or I dislike this artwork because it's not my favorite subject. But my judgment is I like the artwork because I find this very interesting to look and see all of the fun things that you can look at outside or in your home. So your job this week is to do an art criticism, okay? And that's just using your artist eyes to take a closer look at things and really start picking apart the parts that make it unique. Okay? Well, I will talk to you soon. I can't wait to be back in school, and I miss you. Bye.